Yo. So I'm gonna be going over this Ethereum setup. I was looking at this just randomly in the past as a back testing perspective, and I saw. Let's do this since I'm already on Notability. Let's go ahead and do this. I saw this impulse, right? So after I saw that impulse, I was like, immediately, me personally, my eyes are always paying attention to the 50 EMA. So I'm always watching how price is reacting either to the downside, to the upside, to the downside, etc., etc. So after, once again, I started the conversation after I saw this bullish impulse and I saw this reaction down here, I thought, okay. The next thing I need to do is draw a fib. I want to see how this pocket looks. What just happened? Oh, that's it. I don't know why. Yeah, so I wanted to see how this specific. This is annoying. Are you straight? There you go. Okay. I wanted to see this specific Fibonacci. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Oh, my pen is off. That's why it's not reacting. There we go. Okay. So this specific part right here at the 30, 50, and 618 Fibonacci zone, I wanted to see how price was going to react here because I have specific directions down here that give me specific steps. So let's go ahead and walk through them, I guess. This impulse identified, step one, okay? Let me not do it like this, actually. Let's do it like this in a more of a professional way. We have, well, they didn't update something because I don't know what that is up there all the way on the right. You got step one. As price is crossing back down the EMA here, this is your step two. Okay, price continues down, and then does this specific counter right here. This is what we would call FU candles, reaction candles, mitigation candles, whatever it is. That is not my real meat sauce if I'm looking for to get into a trade. The actual contamination of the confirmation, what I'm looking for is this candle right here, the next candle, because that's actually showing me price is closing, confirming the candle. This right here is just nothing but rejection, indecision. Yes, price went down to the downside. Yes, it literally came down here and touched 786. Now on some higher, more advanced stuff, we'll go over that later, but I'm just trying to walk through the steps right now. So as price came down here and gave us this candle right here, a reacting candle, that is what we look for price reaching one of our fib levels and the reaction starting. So this right here would be 3B as the reaction is starting, and then when price crosses the 14 and 5 EMA here, right here, when the cloud changes color, this is our step 3C. That's when price is actually shifting through right before the cross of the EMA. Now notice how price wicked above that line right there, being the aqua EMA, the 50 EMA, meaning price went down and then retraced back up, came here, and then price said, no, rejected back down. So as price rejected back down and came back specifically in here, let's get specific now, right in here, well, not 3B, this is our 4B, excuse me, right before here, being our 5. These two candles here, 1, 2, and 3, are the candles that led up to the bullish trend closing up, confirming here, making us as our step 5. So these 3 candles here are what confirm us to our step 5. Once we are above here, I'm on, bear with me, I'll get better as I get used to doing this. If this, actually let's do it like this, be smarter, not harder. If this is our bearish rejection zone, and we had a candle that just barely, I'm talking about just barely closed above here, ooh, that's not what I want. Come back here and go back. We had a candle that just barely closed above that rejection zone, and then what do you think is happening next? the bears coming down, coming down, coming down. That's not by coincidence at all. So as that continues to go down in the trend, that's what marks our step 6. That's the ugly 6. Step 6, as the trend continues to go down, crossing down into our fib sweet zone. Now, I don't have it marked right here, but I guess I could do something like this, give you a better visual perspective. If this is our pool of buyers, right, notice this counter right here coming down, closing past that. This is our next pool of buyers. All I'm doing is highlighting the zone in between here, here, and here. This being our 30, 50, and 618 zones. So as price is coming down and closing into the fill, notice the red candles now. Notice the red candles finally turning over here. Notice this big giant engulfing candle, price regaining the control from the 618 to the 50% zone. Remember, the buyers were here. The buyers had remained here because they are in this big giant uptrend. What did I just do? Buyers have been in this big giant uptrend the whole time, right? So when price finally came back and tested this pull is a test. It's a fight. And the bears came to play. Remember, we had this big giant bearish candle. The bears definitely came to play. So, yeah, engulfing down, hesitation, engulfing back up. That's our 6B. Specifically, what is 6B? Price is reversing in our zone. As price is reversing in our zone the second time, this is our first reaction. This is our second reaction. And now this is specifically our third opportunity to get in for our third reaction. So I used this opportunity, identified my steps as 3C here. Oops. Oh, not again. 3C, not 3C, 6C. 6C here, meaning I can get in an entry opportunity here. Stops below here, 129. Going to my first target, the 886 here, being 161. Now, why did I put my stop and my target here? My target is if I measured my move again. If this is my full bullish move right here, and this is my second smaller one, this second smaller one still has an impact. So right now, the fib that you see on the screen is just measured from this move. But there's also a smaller fib in here as well. This is a Fibonacci extension. And all I did was measure this low. I measured this low to this high to this low. Meaning price gave me an ABC sequence forming a potential continuation up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Another ABC back down. Yo, I can do this all day long. I probably should start drawing and writing and doing my homework more like this. It's more activating for me, speaking and visually seeing what I'm saying what I'm seeing. Excuse me. So yeah, if we enter here, all right, stops below here. I set my target. Oh, I was telling you what I did. I measured this ABC sequence move here. All I did was measure the smaller move. Okay, after I measure this smaller move, 88% of that move is right here. Meaning we have some sellers waiting on my ass right in here. So I'm not surprised when I see that rejection. Even when price comes back up here, I'm not surprised when I see that rejection and price continues back down on the bearish trend. But we still have this small little yellow brick road minor trend here that's holding. That's, you know what I'm saying, creating the consolidation. That's what consolidation is. A fight between your sellers, right, and your buyers in a zone trying to fight for who's going to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what a consolidation is. But on different time frames and different analysis and different perspectives, you can get in at different opportunities and etc. etc. So I don't want to over talk myself, but I'm pretty sure that was it. I think I deleted some more things I didn't have to. This is my 6B. I said this is my 6C here. And the way you look at this would be your 7. This would be your first reaction. Price coming back down to test that. Creating your 7B here. Your shift is here. 7C. Winning your entry here. 236. Target 113. Risking 161, 129. That is 1.24 risk to reward. Here. Not bad setup, not bad analysis. These are the type of setups that I like. These are the type of perspectives that I like to see with, you know what I'm saying, a trend here, trend here, being tested back into here. And the main thing that this setup, this was a very easy flowing confirming setup, meaning the confirmations were confirming. This setup and this analysis and this strategy can be very complex if things like step 6 is tested even lower, breaking 3, coming down into these negative extension lows down here, then coming back up, breaking that high, then doing some more ranges. Like, it can get very complex, but I'm just really saying that for no reason, because this is a good strategy, good setup what we have in front of us. Stay on topic. Thank you for watching this. Hopefully it made sense. I want to do more of these. But yeah, appreciate you. Love and peace.